The city whispered through the pouring rain tonight. Street lamps painted broken gold across the avenue. A lonely telephone kept ringing somewhere far away, like every unanswered promise that nobody ever knew. The office smelled of old paper and faded coffee stains, dust resting on forgotten names inside abandoned files. Every ticking second echoed softly through the room, while shadows stretched like memories across another mile. I watched the window gather tears from the restless sky, listening to silence speak much louder than the crowd. Every case leaves something hidden in the heart, a truth that never dares to say its name out loud. The folder on the desk was marked with fading ink, its edges worn by years of waiting in the dark. Photographs of strangers stared without a single word, each one carrying another invisible mark. Outside, the midnight train disappeared into the fog, its distant whistle drifting like an old forgotten hymn. The streets were almost empty except for falling rain, and every lonely corner seemed unusually dim. Somewhere in this sleeping city, someone still remembers, someone still regrets, someone still waits. One last phone call still echoes through the night. One last goodbye hidden beneath the rain. One last heartbeat slowly fading into blue. Every mystery leaves a shadow, every shadow sings the blues. The clock reached 2, but time refused to move. The lamp burned quietly beside an open notebook, its amber glow protecting stories never told. The wind carried distant sirens through empty streets, while old brick buildings guarded secrets growing cold. A forgotten melody drifted from somewhere nearby, perhaps an old record still turning all alone, its gentle rhythm wrapped around the silent room, like an old friend finally coming home. There are nights when no answers arrive, only questions, only rain, only music. Maybe every heart becomes a detective after midnight, searching through memories, looking for missing pieces, trying to understand conversations that end up too soon, trying to forgive, trying to let go, trying to believe that tomorrow will sound a little brighter than today. One last phone call, still waiting in the darkness. One last street light, still shining through the storm. One last story, never written to its end. Every lonely soul keeps searching until the morning slowly comes. The rain grows softer. The city finally begins to rest. Streetlights become distant reflections. The old telephone remains silent. The office lamp slowly fades into the quiet night. Only the gentle guitar continues. One final note, another, then only the sound of falling rain, until even the rain slowly drifts away. The city whispered through the pouring rain tonight. Street lamps painted broken gold across the avenue. A lonely telephone kept a slow rain falls beyond the window. Streetlights shimmer across the wet pavement. The hallway is silent. Only room 12 still has its light on tonight. Another story waits behind a closed door. Rain kept dancing on the old motel sign, painting silver rivers beneath the fading neon glow. The hallway carried whispers no one dared to understand, only empty footsteps that disappeared so slow. Room number 12 still burned with tired light, its curtains barely moving with the midnight breeze. A coffee cup grew colder on the wooden table, while forgotten memories drifted through the leaves. The city never truly sleeps, it simply learns to hide. Every window tells a different tale, every shadow has another side. Some refrain, like a friend who never left, only learned another name. An old notebook rested quietly on the desk, filled with names that time refused to erase. Photographs curled gently at the corners, holding fragments of another forgotten face. The ceiling fan turned with patient rhythm, marking every lonely passing hour. Outside, the thunder rolled beyond the skyline, soft enough to never steal the rain's quiet power. Every unanswered question lingered in the room. Every empty chair remembered someone. Every silent heartbeat waited for tomorrow. Rain outside room 12, softly washing yesterday away. One lonely light, still refusing to fade. Every closed door keeps another secret inside. Every slow blues melody knows where memories hide. Three o'clock arrived without permission, bringing colder air beneath the window frame. The detective closed another weathered folder, knowing every ending somehow feels the same. There are victories no one celebrates, there are answers no one wants to hear. Sometimes solving every mystery still cannot erase the fear. The hallway remained completely still, except for distant thunder rolling low. Even the old wooden floorboards seemed unwilling to let the silence go. Some stories never asked to be remembered, they simply remain, hidden inside forgotten rooms, inside rainy nights, inside melodies, waiting for someone who understands quiet more than words, waiting for someone who listens just to the rain instead of running from it. Rain outside room 12, still falling soft and slow. One fading window, watching the sleeping road. Every mystery leaves another page behind. Every lonely traveler carries yesterday inside. The night keeps every promise the daylight cannot keep, and somewhere beyond the rain, another story quietly begins. The rain becomes lighter, the motel sign flickers one last time. The hallway slowly disappears into darkness. The lamp inside room 12 finally goes out. Only the distant guitar continues. One gentle note, another soft chord. The echoes drift farther into the night, until only the rain remains. The rain had stopped, but the streets were still shining. Every reflection carried another secret, another unanswered question. Somewhere beyond the fog, someone was still missing. The city wore its silence like an old wool coat, heavy with stories. No newspaper ever told. Streetlights stretched across the empty boulevard, turning puddles into rivers made of faded gold. The detective walked beneath the cooling sky, hat pulled low against the drifting autumn wind. Every corner seemed familiar in the quiet night, yet every step revealed a place he'd never been. The cafe on the corner had already closed, its chairs resting upside down on wooden floors. Only the smell of fresh coffee lingered softly, like memories refusing to leave old doors. Somewhere a train crossed the distant bridge, its lonely whistle fading into endless blue. The night kept breathing without a sound, as if it already knew the truth. Inside the office waited one unopened file, stamped in red with words that time could never hide. A single photograph lay gently on the desk, the missing witness smiling from another life. No fingerprints, no final letter, no explanation, only silence. Only rain that had already washed away the footprints, leaving nothing but reflections on the stone. The old desk lamp painted amber circles, while cigarette smoke drifted through forgotten air. The walls remembered conversations from years before, though nobody remained to hear them there. The missing witness, still walking through the rain, a name without an answer, a face without a trace. Every quiet street remembers, every window keeps a light. Some stories never disappear, they simply wait for another midnight. Rested side by side, their paper edges softened by forgotten years. Every photograph had slowly turned to amber, every sentence carried echoes more than fears. Across the avenue an old neon sign flickered, painting crimson colors on the empty road. A black cat crossed without a single sound, as if it knew another hidden code. Some mysteries are never meant to end. Some people vanish only from the world, but never from the hearts of those who keep searching. Maybe every city protects its own secrets. Maybe every rainy night hides another unfinished story. Maybe every lonely blues song is simply another confession, without a courtroom, without a witness, without a verdict. Only the music remains soft enough to tell the truth without saying a word. The missing witness still lives between the lines, inside forgotten letters, behind old city lights. Every rainy evening whispers, someone's calling from afar. Every slow blues melody remembers who we are. And though the case remains unsolved, the night continues on, carrying another story toward another dawn. The office grows quieter. The lamp slowly loses its glow. Outside, the clouds begin to drift apart. One distant streetlight flickers, then another. The guitar plays one final gentle phrase, softly, without urgency, without goodbye. Only quiet notes floating through the empty streets, until the city breathes once more, and the last echo slowly disappears into the night. The night. The night. Midnight, the rain had finally stopped, but the alley still remembered every drop, every brick, every shadow, every silence tonight. Another forgotten story waits beneath the city lights. The alley stretched between two weathered buildings, narrow as the distance between truth and doubt. Rainwater gathered in forgotten cracks below, reflecting every light the night had left without. A tired neon sign buzzed above a rusty doorway, its crimson glow fading with every passing breeze. The detective paused beneath the broken awning, listening to whispers carried through the leaves. Old newspapers rolled slowly across the pavement, as if yesterday refused to disappear. The city held its breath behind dark windows, guarding every secret hidden through the years. Far away a saxophone drifted through the night, soft enough to disappear into the wind. It sounded like a memory searching for a home, or an old confession waiting to begin. An abandoned umbrella rested near the curb, its handle worn by someone long unknown. Beside it lay a silver pocket watch, still ticking quietly, although left alone. Every doorway held another unanswered question, every staircase climbed toward unseen lives. The silence wasn't empty after midnight, it simply learned a different way to survive. Clouds moved gently over distant rooftops, covering pieces of the fading moon. The air carried the scent of rain and old tobacco, like promises that vanished far too soon. Somewhere a window slowly closed. Somewhere a lamp quietly faded. Somewhere another soul stayed awake, listening to the blues. Midnight alley, where forgotten stories stay. Every shadow knows another name. Every rainy street carries echoes through the years. Slow blues keeps on playing long after no one hears. The detective opened one small leather notebook, its pages worn as softly as old hands. Every line recalled another quiet evening, another face the city couldn't understand. No headlines ever told these little stories, no cameras waited underneath the rain. Only empty sidewalks knew their endings, only midnight ever learned their names. The guitar kept breathing through the darkness, one gentle phrase after another slow reply, like conversation shared with no one present, floating upward toward the sleepless sky. Perhaps every lonely alley becomes a witness, not to crimes, but to goodbyes, to people leaving without looking back. Maybe healing happens quietly,
not in daylight,
not in crowded places,
but somewhere between.
A fading streetlight, a slow blues melody, and the sound of rain
drifting through an empty city,
where no one asks questions and nothing needs explaining. Only the music understands. Midnight alley,
still waiting in the rain.
every quiet footstep leaves another dream. The city keeps its secrets
Safe beneath the stars.
Every blues guitar remembers who we really are. And when tomorrow finally finds these streets, the night will leave behind another melody, another mystery, another peaceful memory. The wind grows softer, the neon light flickers one final time. Rainwater slowly settles into silence. The empty alley breathes beneath the fading sky. Another night, another empty street. The rain has already passed, but the city still feels wet. Some doors are locked forever, some lights never turn back on. Tonight, someone is still expected, but no one came home. The front porch light had burned since yesterday, casting gentle circles on the aging wooden floor. A rocking chair moves softly with the evening wind, waiting for footsteps that would come no more. An old pickup truck stood quietly in the driveway, covered with tiny drops that sparkled in the moonlight. Its engine had long forgotten warmth, yet somehow it still looked ready for another ride. Across the neighborhood, the window slowly dimmed. Families gathered safely beyond their walls. Only one small house remained awake, listening for a knock that never called. The detective stopped across the silent road, notebook resting gently in his hand. Some mysteries begin with loud explosions, others begin with unbearable silence. Inside the living room, everything remained untouched. A folded newspaper on the coffee table, reading glasses beside an unfinished crossword, a warm blanket carefully placed upon the chair. The old clock continued counting every second, completely unaware that life had changed. Photographs smiled from polished wooden frames, while every memory quietly remained. The kitchen still carried the scent of fresh coffee, though the cup beside the sink had long grown cold. Sometimes absence fills a room much louder than 100 stories ever told outside. dog barked once. Then the neighborhood returned to quiet. No one came home, yet someone kept the light. No one said goodbye. Still the window faced the night. Every empty hallway still remembers every name. Every slow blues melody carries hope through gentle rain. The detective slowly closed the weathered notebook, knowing answers don't always ease the pain. Sometimes finding every missing piece cannot make a life complete again. The stars appeared between the drifting clouds, brighter than they had seen before. Moonlight painted silver on the rooftop, softly reaching every silent door. Somewhere across the sleeping city, another family shared another meal. Another child laughed before bedtime. Another lonely soul learned how to heal. Life continues, patiently, patiently, even while some hearts are still waiting. Perhaps home is not only a place. Perhaps home lives inside the people who continue remembering us. Inside every photograph, every favorite song, every old wooden chair, every gentle blues guitar playing long after midnight. Because love never truly leaves. It simply learns how to echo through time. No one came home, but love remained inside. Every light still glowing, every memory alive. The rain is finally ended, the clouds begin to part. Every lonely midnight still protects a hopeful heart. And somewhere beyond tomorrow, beyond every sleepless night, someone will remember, someone will smile, someone will finally find a little peace. The rain has stopped, but the city still smells of wet pavement. A lonely cafe remains open. One cup of coffee grows colder, one chair's still waiting, and another long night quietly begins. The little cafe stood beneath an old green sign, its windows glowing softly through the fading mist. Only 3 small tables face the empty street, where memories arrived but never could be missed. Inside the record player whispered slow old blues, turning dusty vinyl one more gentle round. The waitress quietly polished empty coffee cups without disturbing the peaceful midnight sound. Steam no longer rose above the lonely mug, its warmth surrendered to the passing hours. Outside reflections shimmered on the sidewalks like forgotten stars beneath the midnight showers. Every quiet place has its own heartbeat. Every empty chair remembers someone. Every cold cup tells another story. The detective chose the booth beside the window, opening another weathered leather file. The pages carried names from many different years, each one resting quietly for a little while. A silver spoon remained beside the coffee, never stirred since yesterday's first light. Some conversations finish without farewell, leaving only silence through the night. Beyond the glass, a taxi slowly disappeared. Traffic lights changed for roads with no one there. The city continued breathing, even when nobody noticed. Cold coffee waiting on the table, old memories, never asking why. Every rainy evening leaves another page behind. Slow blues keeps reminding us some hearts never leave the night. The counter hung a clock from years forgotten, its hands moving softly without any rush. Outside, the clouds uncovered distant moonlight, painting silver over rooftops wrapped in hush. The detective closed another empty folder, knowing not every ending needs a name. Some mysteries belong to quiet evenings where peace matters more than who to blame. The waitress smiled before turning off one light, leaving only amber colors near the door. The cafe somehow felt a little warmer, even though the coffee cooled once more. Sometimes healing happens slowly, like morning arriving, without anyone noticing. Maybe life is much like an old blues record. It carries scratches, it carries silence, it carries moments we wish had lasted longer. Yet somehow every imperfect note, every gentle crackle makes the music even more beautiful. Because the nights we remember most are rarely the loudest. They are simply the quietest. Cold coffee still resting by the window, soft guitar still filling empty air. Every lonely midnight Every peaceful melody helps another heart mend. The rain has almost vanished. The city slowly smiles. And somewhere beyond tomorrow, another cafe, another detective, another quiet story will patiently begin. The record reaches its final rotation. The last blues guitar notes drift gently across the room. The waitress turns the sign from open to closed. The lights become softer, one by one. The chairs rest beneath the tables. The detective quietly puts on his coat. The cafe door closes without a sound. Outside, the streets are calm. A faint breeze carries the final echoes of the guitar. The piano softly answers one last time. The Hammond organ slowly melts into the distance. Everything grows quieter, slower, warmer, until only the peaceful silence of the sleeping sea.
Midnight, platform lights still glow beneath the falling mist. The last train is already gone. Only silence remains. Some journeys reach their destination. Others continue long after the tracks disappear. The station stood beneath a quiet sky of steel, wrapped in echoes left by trains now far away. Rows of empty benches watch the sleeping tracks, while distant signals slowly faded into gray. An old departure board still flickered overhead. Letters changing long after the crowd had gone. A paper ticket rested near the platform edge, its journey unfinished before the coming dawn. The detective walked without a single hurry, listening to footsteps answer every stride. Empty stations always seem to keep the voices that travelers accidentally leave behind. A soft wind drifted through the iron pillars, carrying memories no suitcase could contain. Every railroad tells another hidden story. Every whistle sounds a little like the rain. The station clock had almost reached 3:30, still faithfully measuring the passing night. Its patient hands ignored forgotten promises, moving forward underneath the pale moonlight. Near platform 4, an old red suitcase waited, covered by a gentle layer of midnight dust. Nobody remembered who had left it there, or whether someone ever would. A janitor slowly swept the silent hallway, never wanted to let go. Some trains carry people, some trains carry dreams, some departures never truly end. The empty station, still waiting for the dawn. One lonely platform, holding shadows all night long. Every passing railway knows where memories remain. Every slow blues melody rolls softly like a train. The detective opened one familiar notebook, its corners softened by another passing year. Every case became another quiet lesson. Every answer brought another hidden tear. Across the tracks the signal lights kept changing, green to amber, amber into red, as though the railway spoke its own language to those who still remembered what was said. The city rested somewhere beyond the skyline, its windows slowly disappearing one by one. Only this forgotten station stayed awake, keeping watch until the rising sun. Perhaps every station is more than brick and steel. Perhaps it is where people leave pieces of themselves without ever knowing. There are places that never ask us to stay. They simply wait patiently for another traveler, another goodbye, another hopeful beginning. The tracks never question where tomorrow leads. They simply continue toward horizons no one has seen before. And maybe life is much the same. The empty station, still glowing through the night. Every silent platform bathed in gentle light. Every distant whistle carries yesterday away. Every blues guitar welcomes one more day. The morning slowly gathers beyond the sleeping rails. Another story waits beyond another train, beyond another city, beyond another dream. The station lights begin to dim. The last announcement fades into silence. A gentle breeze moves across the empty platform. Somewhere in the distance, a train horn softly echoes.
Some words were never spoken. Some letters were never mailed. Yet somehow they still find their way across lonely nights and forgotten hearts. Rain traced quiet lines upon the office window, like careful handwriting fading through the years. The detective lit the old brass desk lamp. Its amber glow dissolving hidden fears. Stacks of worn-out folders lined the shelves, each carrying another unfinished tale. Among them rested one small ivory envelope, covered with a thin layer of dust and age. Its edges had begun to gently curl, its seal remained perfectly untouched. No address crossed the yellowed paper, only silence resting in its clutch. Outside, the city whispered softly as another midnight found its place. He slowly opened the forgotten drawer where memories preferred to quietly sleep. Inside were postcards from forgotten summers, photographs too precious still to keep. The envelope remained exactly where someone had placed it many years before. Perhaps they meant to send it in the morning. Perhaps morning never came. The clock continued softly, marking moments, its patient rhythm filling empty air. Every second sounded like a heartbeat, searching for someone no longer there. A breeze slipped through the window frame, turning one forgotten page. The room stood perfectly still. The letter never sent, still waiting through the years. Words left unspoken become tomorrow's tears. Every folded memory still carries someone's name. Every slow blues melody keeps an old heart warm again. The detective finally broke the aging seal, carefully unfolding every weathered page. The handwriting danced in gentle blue ink, still untouched by bitterness or age. It wasn't filled with mystery, nor hidden clues, no secret names, no final confession, only simple words. I hope you're doing well. I miss our conversations, I wish I had stayed. I hope someday you'll forgive me. The room grew quieter than ever before. Sometimes the smallest truths carry the greatest weight. Not every case needs solving, not every goodbye needs it.
'cause they were never meant to reach an ending. Instead, they become music, they become memories, they become gentle echoes that return whenever the rain begins to fall. The letter never sent still travels through the night, crossing silent windows beneath forgotten lights. Every lonely evening turns another page. Every blues guitar softens yesterday. And though the words arrive too late, their meaning still remains, like moonlight on old pavement, like footsteps after rain. The detective carefully folds the letter once more, returning it to its weathered envelope. The desk lamp burns a little lower outside. The rain becomes lighter, one by one. The city windows go dark. The guitar lingers on a single warm note. The piano answers softly. The Hammond organ breathes like the final wind of the evening. The old clock continues its quiet rhythm. No urgency, no regret, only acceptance. The envelope rests peacefully inside the drawer, waiting not to. Rain. Again. It always finds Fifth Avenue. Long after the crowds have disappeared, long after the shop windows grow dark, only the streetlights and the blues remain awake. Fifth Avenue shimmered beneath the rainfall, its polished pavement glowing soft in gold. Luxury storefronts stood behind their glass, garden stories money never told. An old tailor sign still gently swayed, rust tapping quietly against the chain. Its faded letters whispered to the darkness, remembering brighter years before the rain. The detective walked without a destination, hands buried deep inside his weathered coat. Every passing window mirrored fragments of countless lives that quietly came and went. Some people chase tomorrow, others chase yesterday. He simply followed where the rain decided to lead. A newspaper spun across the empty sidewalk, carried gently by the restless evening breeze. Headlines spoke of victories and fortunes, but never mentioned ordinary memories. A violin drifted from an upstairs apartment, playing softly through an open window frame. No audience applauded in the darkness, still the melody refused to fade. Traffic lights continue changing colors, though no cars disturb the silent street. Green became amber, amber became red, like a heartbeat keeping time for a city fast asleep. The rain never hurried, neither did the night. Rain on Fifth Avenue, falling slow and free. Every shining sidewalk holds another memory. Every lonely streetlight knows somebody's name. Every slow blues melody returns with the rain. The detective stopped beneath an old bookstore, its windows filled with novels left unread. Leather covers carried quiet promises, bound together by forgotten words once said. One display held maps of distant cities, the folded lines reaching far beyond the night. He smiled softly at forgotten destinations, knowing every road looks hopeful from the light. Across the avenue, a florist closed her shop. One final bouquet rested in the window. White lilies waiting for tomorrow, or perhaps for no one at all. Cities never truly sleep, they simply dream differently. Behind every curtain, someone is writing a goodbye. Someone is beginning again. Someone is listening to an old blues record, wondering if anyone else feels exactly the same. And somewhere, without knowing each other, they do. Rain on Fifth Avenue, still falling through the years. Soft reflections dancing like forgotten souvenirs. Every quiet corner carries one more song. Every midnight blues guitar knows where hearts belong. The clouds begin to wander, the eastern sky grows pale, yet one last melody still lingers with the rain, still echoes through the city, still gently calls your name. The rain slowly becomes a mist. Streetlights dim one by one. Storefront reflections fade into the quiet morning. The detective pauses at the end of the avenue. He looks back only once, not searching, not regretting, simply remembering. The guitar sings its final warm refrain. The piano answers with delicate fading chords. The Hammond organ breathes like the last whisper of the night. Far away, the first morning tram begins its journey. The city slowly awakens,
while the blue slips gently into the dawn. Luxury storefronts stood behind their glass, guarding stories money never told.
Third floor, end of the hallway, room 304. The brass number hangs slightly crooked. The hallway is quiet. The rain taps gently against the hotel windows tonight. Another story waits behind a closed door. The Grand Marlowe Hotel had seen better days. Its marble floors still echoed polished grays. Crystal chandeliers glowed a little weaker now, casting tired shadows across the empty space. The night clerk looked up from an aging novel, offering nothing more than a knowing smile. He'd watched strangers come and strangers disappear for longer than he cared to count the miles. The detective signed beneath a borrowed name, folded the room key into his weathered hand. The elevator groaned toward the third floor, like it understood more than any man. Room 304, waiting quietly, as though it had expected him all along. Inside the room, the curtains swayed with rain. Moonlight slipped across the wooden floor. An untouched suitcase rested near the bed, covered by a thin coat of settling dust. One bedside lamp painted amber circles, soft enough to calm the restless mind. Beside the window stood a lonely chair, turned toward the city lights outside. There was no sign of struggle, no broken glass, no unanswered phone, only silence. The kind that slowly fills a room long after someone leaves. The detective opened his notebook, but for several minutes he wrote nothing at all. Room 304, holding yesterday. Every empty corner keeps the words away. Every quiet hallway knows another name. Every slow blues melody falls like gentle rain. Rested in the dresser drawer, marked only with the date from years before. Inside was one black and white photograph, its edges softened by time once more. A young couple laughed beneath a summer sky, standing where the ocean met the sand. No mystery hidden in their smiling faces, only happiness caught by gentle hands. The detective smiled without a single word, returning every memory to its place. Not every photograph belongs in evidence, some belong only to the heart outside. The rain began to slow, the clouds slowly drifted west. The city exhaled. Hotels remember everyone, the ones who celebrated, the ones who disappeared, the ones who promised to return, and the ones who quietly understood that some nights become part of us forever. Every room keeps echoes, not of voices, but of feelings invisible, yet impossible to erase. Room 304, still glowing through the night. Warm amber shadows, soft electric light. Every passing traveler leaves a little soul behind. Every lonely blues guitar helps another heart unwind. When morning fills the windows, the room will look the same, yet somewhere in its silence, another life, another dream, another memory will quietly remain. The bedside lamp flickers gently. The detective closes the worn leather notebook. He places the old photograph back inside the drawer. The room grows still outside. Rain becomes nothing more than a whisper. The neon hotel sign hums softly across the street. The guitar lingers on one wall, making note. The piano answers with delicate chords. The Hammond organ slowly dissolves into the quiet air. Footsteps fade down the empty hallway. The elevator descends. The lobby clock strikes 4 beyond the windows.
The end of Mercer Street, only one streetlight was still awake. The city had already surrendered to sleep, but that lonely light refused to give up the night. Mercer Street stretched into the darkness, its cobblestones shimmering after the rain. Every puddle reflected fragments of old buildings, like memories scattered across a weathered frame. The detective adjusted his worn felt hat, hands buried deep inside his trench coat. The wind carried yesterday's newspaper pages, each headline fading before another note. The final bakery had long since closed, leaving behind the sweet scent of warm bread. An old bicycle leaned against
against a brick wall, exactly where someone had left it instead. Nothing moved except the light swaying gently above the empty road. That last street light hummed a quiet melody, barely louder than the evening breeze. Its golden glow stretched across the sidewalk, touching fallen leaves beneath the trees. Across the street stood an old barber shop, its striped pole frozen in silent time. Photographs rested inside dusty windows, still smiling without reason or rhyme. A stray dog wandered through the intersection, stopping only to watch the falling sky. Even the moon seemed slower this evening, as though it wasn't ready to say goodbye. The detective opened another case file, then quietly closed it again. Some nights were meant only to be lived. The last streetlight still burning through the rain, one quiet beacon calling out my name. Every empty sidewalk knows where shadows go. Every slow blues melody teaches hearts to grow. An old mailbox rested on the corner, its faded paint worn gently by the years. Inside were only empty spaces now, yet somehow it still protected hopes and fears. The detective watched the eastern skyline, where darkness slowly gave its place away. Blue began replacing midnight black, welcoming another quiet day. He smiled without solving every mystery, without finding every answer, because life had taught him some questions exist simply to keep us walking. The streetlight continued glowing, patiently, faithfully, until morning. Every city has one place that refuses to forget. One bench, one window, one cafe, one quiet streetlight. Not because extraordinary things happen there, but because ordinary moments became unforgettable. A conversation, a laugh, a promise, a goodbye. Sometimes those are the stories worth protecting. The last street light still shining soft and gold. Every passing season makes another story old. Every lonely midnight
still patiently remains, waiting for another traveler, another quiet soul, another midnight blues to find its way home. The sky turns from deep indigo to soft blue. The first birds begin their morning song. The streetlight flickers gently, holding on for just a few moments more. The detective pauses beneath its glow, tipping his hat before walking toward the sunrise. The guitar offers one final tender phrase. The piano answers like a distant memory. The bartender flipped the sign. Last call. One by one. The glasses were emptied. The conversations faded. But somewhere the night wasn't ready to end. The Blue Lantern Bar stood on Ashbury Street, hidden beneath an old flickering neon sign. Inside, the smoke curled lazily toward the ceiling, blurring the edges of another closing time. The piano had already fallen silent, its final chord still lingering in the air. Half-filled glasses rested on polished oak, beside forgotten coats left hanging on chairs. The detective chose his usual corner booth, the one that faced both the door and the rain. He never came searching for answers here, only a place where silence knew his name. Outside, the sidewalk shimmered like rivers of broken stars. Behind the counter, old Charlie wiped the glasses slowly, moving with the rhythm of a song only he could hear. He had poured drinks for dreamers, for drifters, for musicians, for lonely hearts, and for detectives who carried stories too heavy to explain. A jukebox in the corner glowed softly, its spinning record crackling through the room. Every scratch inside the old vinyl made the melody somehow feel more true. Sometimes imperfection is what makes memories beautiful. After the last call, the truth comes quietly, and every stranger becomes just another memory. Every empty whiskey glass reflects another face. Every slow blues melody leaves a little grace.
lawyer packed his case, pausing only to smile before he left. No applause remained inside the room, yet somehow the music never truly did. The detective noticed names carved in the bar, initials fading underneath worn varnish, proof that people always hope something small will outlive them. Outside, the rain had almost disappeared. Inside, the lights became warmer. The clock moved closer to another sunrise. No one seemed in a hurry to leave. Bars remember people differently, not by their mistakes, not by their victories, but by the songs they requested, the laughter they shared, the silence they carried. Sometimes healing begins not with answers, but with simply having a place to return. Even if no one knows your story, after the last call, the night still softly sings. Every fading melody gives forgotten hope its wings. Every lonely traveler finds a place to stay. Every midnight blues guitar lights another way. Though tomorrow waits beyond the door, tonight is still enough. The music gently lingers, the rain finally rests, and every weary heart finds a little peace before the dawn arrives. Old Charlie turns off the jukebox. The final vinyl slowly stops spinning. One pendant light remains above the bar, casting warm amber reflections across the polished wood. The detective finishes the last sip of cold bourbon, places a few worn bills beneath the empty glass, tips his hat, and quietly walks toward the door. Outside, the streets are calm. The rain has become nothing more than a memory. A lone saxophone echoes from somewhere beyond the next block. The guitar answers with one final soulful phrase. The Hammond organ breathes like the city's last heartbeat.
They said she came every Thursday, always after midnight, always wearing the same red gloves. She never stayed long, she never gave a name, yet everyone remembered her. The rain returned to Harbor Street, falling softly beneath the yellow lamps. Old brick buildings stood like quiet witnesses, watching another lonely evening pass. The detective entered Vincent's Jazz Cafe, where blue smoke floated through the amber light. The
pianist played a slow, familiar blues that somehow sounded different every night. In the father's booth beside the window, a woman sat with crimson leather gloves. She stirred her coffee without drinking, as if she were waiting for someone she once loved. No diamonds sparkled, no perfume lingered, only quiet elegance wrapped in mystery. The bartender simply nodded once, as though he'd seen this scene for many years. He whispered softly, "She always orders chamomile tea, leaves before the second song, pays with exact change, never says goodbye." Outside, the rain painted silver lines across the darkened avenue. Inside, the guitar carried every unanswered question without asking a single one. The detective watched, not because she looked suspicious, but because loneliness recognizes loneliness. The woman in red gloves never tells a story, only leaves soft echoes wrapped in midnight glory. Every rainy evening she appears once more, like a song the city cannot quite ignore. When the second blues began to play, she quietly stood beside the chair. She placed a folded paper napkin where the coffee cup had rested there. No message, no address, no hidden clue, only one simple drawing. A lighthouse standing against the sea. The detective smiled. Sometimes symbols speak louder than sentences. By the time he reached the doorway, she had disappeared into the mist. Only red reflections remained inside the rain-soaked street. Not every stranger is meant to be known. Some people arrive only to remind us that mystery still belongs in the world. Like the moon behind heavy clouds, like distant saxophones across sleeping rooftops, like old blues songs that somehow know exactly how we feel without ever saying why. The woman in red gloves walks where silence grows. Every quiet
turns again beneath the fading skies. Someone will look toward the window, certain. For just a moment, they caught a gentle smile. Vincent turns the cafe sign from open to closed. The pianist softly lowers the lid over the old upright piano. The detective folds the paper napkin, sliding it carefully into his worn notebook. Outside, the rain becomes lighter. The street lamps shimmer on the wet pavement. The guitar lingers on one long soulful note. The Hammond organ slowly breathes beneath it. A distant saxophone joins for only a few quiet measures, then fades into the sleeping city. The empty booth remains by the window, a warm cup no longer steaming, a chair slightly pulled back, as though someone has just stood. The night keeps a secret. The detective never writes her name.
The harbor never truly sleeps, even after midnight. Smoke rises slowly above the water. Ship horns echo through the fog, and somewhere beyond the pier, another secret drifts in with the tide. The old docks rested beneath a blanket of mist, wooden planks still damp from an evening rain. Cargo cranes stood like silent giants, watching ships disappear and return again. A lighthouse swept its lonely beam across the restless blackened sea. Each slow rotation touched the harbor, like someone searching patiently. The detective walked along Pier 11, where rusted painted stories on the rails. Fishing boats rocked with gentle rhythm, listening to forgotten sailor tales. The smell of salt, old engines, wet rope, and burning tobacco filled the cool night air. Near Warehouse 7, a tiny diner still remained open. Its windows glowed with warm amber light, welcoming anyone unwilling to sleep. The cook quietly poured another coffee without asking why he came. Some customers needed conversation, others only needed a place where silence didn't feel so lonely. Outside, smoke drifted above the harbor, twisting slowly beneath the moon, like memories trying not to disappear. Smoke above the harbor, floating with the tide. Every lonely vessel Every slow blues melody finds another bay. The detective stopped beside an empty bench, facing endless water without a shore. His notebook rested quietly beside him, closed tighter than ever before. Some cases end inside courtrooms, some end beneath headlines, but the hardest ones simply become part of us. A weathered fisherman untied his boat, preparing for tomorrow long before dawn. He tipped his cap without a single word, understanding things beyond conversation. The sea has its own language, one of tides, patience, and letting go. Every harbor is a doorway. Some people leave, some people return. Some spend their whole lives looking toward the horizon, certain that somewhere beyond it another chance is waiting. Maybe hope isn't loud. Maybe hope sounds like waves touching old wooden docks again and again and again. Smoke above the harbor, soft beneath the stars. Every passing freighter knows exactly where we are. Every faithful lighthouse keeps its gentle flame. Every midnight blues guitar calls us home again. The fog begins to scatter, the eastern sky turns blue. One more night remembered, one more promise carried across the quiet sea toward another dawn. The tide slowly rises against the weathered pier. A distant ship horn sounds one final time. The lighthouse completes another silent circle. The detective slips his notebook back inside his coat, without solving every mystery, without needing to. The guitar holds a long aching note. The Hammond organ breathes beneath it like the rolling sea. The piano fades into the rhythm of gentle waves. Seagulls begin to call somewhere beyond the mist. The first light of morning stretches across the water. Just after midnight, the hallway was empty. One apartment door stood slightly open. On the warm wooden floor, A small ring of brass keys still waited for someone who would never come back. Ashwood apartment stood quietly in the rain. 5 aging stories wrapped in fading brick. The elevator groaned like an old blues singer, taking its time with every careful trip. The hallway lights flickered soft and low, painting long shadows across the peeling walls. Somewhere a radio played beneath the doorway, an old slow blues drifting through the halls. The detective climbed instead of taking the lift, listening to every creak beneath his feet. Buildings this old collected more than dust. They collected lives and everything people forgot to keep outside. Rainwater slipped down rusted fire escapes like tears no one ever noticed. Apartment 5B smelled of cedar wood, fresh coffee, and yesterday's perfume. A half-read novel rested on the sofa, its bookmarks still holding chapter 22. The curtains breathed with the evening wind, allowing city lights to quietly enter. Moonlight rested across the hardwood floor, turning silence into something gentle. Beside the front door, a ring of old brass keys, one house key, one mailbox key, one tiny key no one could identify. The detective picked them up, feeling the warmth, long gone yet somehow still there. The keys left behind, still waiting by the door. Tiny pieces of a life that lives here anymore. Every quiet hallway keeps another name. Every slow blues melody falls like gentle rain. Inside the kitchen stood 2 coffee mugs, one washed, one waiting in the sink. A calendar remained upon the wall, stopped before anyone could think. A small green plant reached toward the window, still growing despite the empty room. Life has always found strange ways to bloom inside forgotten gloom. The detective opened every drawer, not searching for evidence anymore, only trying to understand who someone had been before becoming only a memory. Sometimes the smallest things tell the biggest stories. Keys of promises, they open homes, they lock away fears.
They welcome friends, they protect dreams. But when they're left behind, perhaps they become something else. A reminder that every place we leave continues waiting. Long after we're gone, the keys left behind still shining soft and gold. Every silent doorway guards a story never told. Every lonely apartment holds another light. Every midnight blues guitar makes the darkness bright. Though the footsteps disappear, the echoes still remain, like quiet hearts returning with every drop of rain. The detective gently places the keys back where they were found, exactly beside the worn wooden doorway. The apartment grows still once again. Outside, the rain begins to ease. One window across the courtyard softly lights up. Someone laughs, someone closes a curtain, someone starts another day before dawn. The guitar lingers with one long, heartfelt phrase. The Hammond organ breathes beneath it like a quiet heartbeat. The piano drifts gently into silence. The hallway clock ticks without hurry. The apartment door slowly closes, not with sadness, but with gratitude for every life that quietly leaves its fingerprints on ordinary